our internet went out.
Cha.
Right. So now this is interesting because in the last couple of years, 2 years, I've automated a lot of the house. So
Yeah, you did.
right, so gate automation, alarm automation.
And what did I
Alexa
say to
over-
you a few episodes ago?
What would you say?
When everything goes down,
What's going to happen? Yeah. No, there are fail safes, but it's like the reliance, in terms of what can you do now? You've obviously got 4G and you got 5G. And I had to remind my dad, I was like, you've still got internet on your phone. You can still use that. He's like, Wi-Fi in here? I was like, no. Dad's like 4G and 5G.
To be fair, I've been sat outside your house. The internet ain't great.
It's not.
So
the tree's
let's
block.
not do this.
the tree's blocking, but it's okay. It's doable. I figured out that actually dad has his own dongle from work, which
Nice.
he never told us about. And then he came to the rescue. He was like, I have dongle. And I was like, okay, Dad.
I have power.
So that was really interesting. So our alarm kept tripping. We had to ring the alarm company, like, stop ringing this, the monitoring people. Like, oh, basically, if there's a cut in the signal, like a Wi-Fi going out, then to them it's like an activation. So like, oh, you did it. So that's down. The gate automation's down. Alexa's down. So everything goes back to manual. And it's just like, it hasn't happened in such a long time. Oh, the CCTV went down. So you got zero visibility on anything. And I'm like, okay, so we need to sort this out now. So I got a friend actually who works at OpenReach. He's done a lot of work at our house. So I just rang him and he's like, here's really good advice and tip. So if you want to know whether it's a supply issue, so the internet coming to the house versus your hardware issue, like the hub say, he goes, check your phone. Is your phone working? First thing. So have you got a dial tone basically? Picked up the phone, no dial tone. He goes, there's no dial tone. Your issue is supply.
Yeah.
And that was a really, really like good, quick diagnosis thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, fine, I'll be there tomorrow. Anyway, so he comes, he locates the issues. Basically, rain caused an outside bit where the supply that comes into what we call a junction box has basically just fused. That was all it was. And then he changed it to a more resistant water box. So like a
Heavy duty.
Yeah, like a
in the
non-BT
mountains.
issue, like a proper, yeah, exactly. What do they call it? IP rating, like a weather storm rating.
Jesus.
You know what IP is?
IP is internet provider.
Not in that context. So, when you install like floodlights,
Yes.
right? So when you look at floodlights, they'll have these kind of ratings like IP65, IP70. What that's talking about is the severity of, say, it can go to like -50 and it'll still work kind of thing. So it's,
Okay, got it.
So it's to do that kind of thing.
Weather resistance, basically. It's like
Yeah.
a weather resistance rating.
Marker, for storms and stuff. So he installed that, and then life kind of went back to normal. But for that that period of a few hours, it was all like whoa, what's going on, man? There's no internet. You get so reliant on internet. Like mom was watching Sky, and I was like, Mom, you can't watch on demand.
But you can watch live.
Yeah, I was like, that's all you can watch. It's so bad.
Welcome back to the 2000s.
You watching Inventing Anna?
Nope.
Have you heard of it?
Nope.
I'm going to do impression. Guys, if you're watching Inventing Anna, it's because it fit there. It's like, so basic. That's it.
Acha.
Yeah. She's kind of like a German-Russian mix.
Oh.
It's the same girl in...
Isn't she the goodie who did the
Ozark.
scamming?
Yeah. You seen Ozark?
I have, yeah.
Ruth.
Yeah.
What? It's
Oh.
her. It's her.
I don't know fuck about shit.
Right?
That one.
We were with Darlene.
Yeah, that one. Darling.
Darlene Snell. But so basic. Anywho. Yeah, so the internet went down. And my final observation, which I told you about 2 days ago, is Jack Grealish's calves.
Pause. Going back to the internet.
Yeah.
What did you do that evening? Like, what did you actually do to pass time? Because you have no internet. You can't do work. You can't.
No, you can hotspot, bro.
Oh, so you were hotspotting?
Yeah, if I can't remember if I actually needed to hotspot. I didn't have any work that day. Just watching normal TV.
Wow. And
Sky
what was
Movies,
that
man.
like?
That's fine. It's not a big thing for me to lose it for a temporary period because I know it's going to be fixed the next day. That's a great That's a great example of what can I control in this situation. He's not coming till tomorrow. Why am I going to fret about, I can't do this, What can you do with
What
your
if
time?
you couldn't have got a hold of him and then you had
Raj.
to go through like BT itself?
Yeah, I did anyway. I did both at the same time. I activated both channels. So what actually happened is I rang him. He said, let me get back to you. Rang BT, logged the call, then gave him the reference number. He said, I'll pick up the job on their behalf.
Oh,
Bro.
it.
You act, mate.
So you got an internet bundle within the area who will come and sort
Well,
things out for you.
he's not really within the area. He's not.
He's basically a contractor for BT who will come along.
He's
and do the
OpenReach.
job for them.
OpenReach sits above BT.
Right, so OpenReach will work on behalf of all the companies.
Correct. Exactly that.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But he's got inside access.
Hence the name OpenReach. I really should have got that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Jason Bourne, bro. Like, there's always multiple exits, multiple things, contingency, right? I'm going to activate all my cells, man. Like, Something happens. Bang, 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 man. 3 things happen.
Multiple exits.
Just
Maybe I
activate.
should do this for London, man.
Activate. I love contingency planning.
Why?
I just find it really fun because when it comes time to execute, I'm like, man, you're prepared. I know.
What's the contingency plan for this podcast?
In what sense?
If things
Give me
don't
the
work
scenario.
out,
Give me the scenario.
if this all disappears,
It's all worked out already.
What's the
I-
what's the outcome?
Outcome is we're having fun. I really enjoy podcasting.
Hmm.
We've made it.
Oh, so you think it's already done?
In a sense, look, everything else is a bonus. So that line from Man's Search for Meaning, the definition of happiness cannot be pursued, simply ensued, right? So if we change the word, let's say income, because that's part of what we're chasing here with the podcast. In the same way, the income, the money, the monetization is going to come as a secondary outcome if we enjoy what we're doing, right? But it took me 100 episodes nearly to get to that point. It was actually like, it's all good, man. I'm having fun, enjoying the journey. We get to 100 years old and we've left a legacy on YouTube of we documented life,
Yeah.
right? People get to see that. Our nearest and dearest get to see that. Man, we're winning, man. Not the legend, the legacy. That's it. The legacy has already been left. So, gratitude, man.